guys, welcome back to my channel. If you couldn't tell by the title of the video, yeah, today is the day that I shit myself in public. I'm going to get my septum re-pierced. If you're new here, you're probably looking at my face thinking, wow, that's ugly. But also, silly bitch, you got your septum pierced. Yes, I do. I do have my septum pierced. I'll tell you a little bit of story. Let's Doc and Marty this back into the past. When I was 16, I got my septum pierced at a place I believed was good. When you're 16, you kind of just... you go where your friends go, you don't necessarily look at professional places. I mean, I believe this person to be professional, that's why I used to go there. Now that I'm older and I understand the piercing industry a lot more, I can flat out tell you they weren't professional. Basically, this person used to do me and my ex £10 piercings. We would pay £10 and take our own jewellery in, and they used to just pierce whatever the frack we wanted. That's why we had so many piercings. My septum was one of the last piercings I believe that they did. Before something quite big happened, I've heard rumours of sexual assault, I've heard rumours of everything that led to this person not piercing anymore. So my septum is incredibly wonky. I can only wear curved, in case you don't know what curved is, I can only wear curved rings or curved bars in it. I can't wear the septum clickers that have a straight bar, the pretty ones, I can't wear them, because my septum isn't straight. My septum is straight, but my piercing isn't. So my septum piercing actually comes almost out the bottom of my nose. So when they pierced me, they obviously went down. Like, the starting position wasn't even in the right place, and it went down at an angle. The reason it's taken me so long to get this re-pierced is it freaking hurt. This was one of the most, if not the most painful piercing I've ever had. It was agony, and it took about 6 to 8 months to heal. It was so stressful. So that's why it's taken me so long to get it re-pierced. And I've been planning to get this done for ages now. And then it was after I met up with Rolly, we were talking about like piercings done wrong and everything. And he looked at my septum and he looked at my septum and he goes, yeah, I was going to ask you about that. It's like, oh, fuck. I forget how obvious it is. Like, if you're this side of me, it is so freaking obvious. But because I only really see my face straight on, I know it's wonky, but I don't really notice it. So I have decided to go and get it pierced properly by a professional, by somebody who knows what they are doing. I'm still shit scared. I am terrified because it did hurt so much, and I know so many of you have gone, if you get it pierced in the right place, in the sweet spot, it doesn't hurt. That's easier said than done. Like, because I've had this for so long, and I have, even all these years later, I have the memory of it being the worst piercing I've ever had. That's like ingrained in my brain that this is gonna hurt, you're gonna cry, you're gonna poo yourself. And I am so scared, okay? Now I'm going to Boo Studio in Ipswich. Becky Boo, she's like one of the only people I trust to pierce me. I remember my eyes watering like crazy anyway, but I know I'm gonna like full on cry. But the idea of having like such a cute, proper done septum like is so exciting to me. But I am so nervous. So I'm gonna go before I wimp out and change my mind. I can feel the nerves. Like, I never really get nervous with tattoos because I have so many, and like I know they hurt, I know the process, but I haven't had a piercing in so long. Like, the last one I had was my dermal, and that's kind of not really a piercing because it just goes in, and like, it was a piercing, but it's a different kind of piercing to one that goes like in and out. I'm so scared, like literally. I'm such a wimp. I'm a wimp. And I'm scared. I'm going to meet up with my friend Charisse, who Miss Jigglepuff, and you know, if you've watched my channel, you'll know who she is. She's just wonderful. And I'm going to vlog it, and I'm going to show you the process and everything, and you're going to see me cry. I might take some spare pants just in case. Oh, one other thing, because I knew I was getting this done today, I cut all my nose hair yesterday. I did the school run today, and my nose would not stop running. Like, I haven't got like bushes up there, but I had a few hairs at the bottom, and I cut them off, and then my nose wouldn't stop running on the school run, and I was standing in the playground googling, are nose hairs important? Apparently they're really important. So I cut them off, and now I'm gonna get something because I've cut off these hairs that stop bacteria getting in my body, and I get ill all the time anyway. So got my septum pierced, but I might die because I cut my nose hairs. Why am I like this? Right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna vlog, and I'm gonna cry. Hopefully not poo myself, but we'll see. Let's do this.
I'm trying to get crumbs to stay in it.
So we're in After Boo Studio, got my vegan sausage roll. I'm not vegan, but these are like the best things ever.
Sausage, bean and cheese now.
Which creep me out, like soggy beans. I am still very nervous about getting my septum done.
But if you get it done right, if you get the sweet point, and mine didn't hurt, my eyes watered and I didn't feel it.
My eyes are watering already because it's so cold, like...
Did you bring your makeup out?
No! Like, I was in such a rush. I put a pad in as well in case I wee myself. I actually...
That's right, I catch up.
Right, we're nearly there. Wish me luck. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, that's well nice.
We need to get all the buff girls.
You just have to listen to Cherise talking about why evil men have sex with sheep.
Because you know how creepy their eyes are? I think there's a connection to them and Satan, and that's why their eyes are all... And I think that's why a lot of men used to have sex with them, because they would entice them in. Satan would be like, oh yeah, bitch, you just fucked a goat. And that's why. Because Satan would entice them in. Because it's got that connection with the eyes.
You're too much. Literally wiping you down. Do you want me to take this one out? It's up to you. Do you want to take it out? It's up to you. I don't know. It's not really going to be in my way because it's not. Nowhere near, but if you want to take it out, I can take it out for you if you want. That's alright, I can have it. Yeah? I'm going to shove my fingers up your nose as well, just have a good feel. Feels so bad for your leg with that other one. Like you can see it there. Yeah, it's not your fault, no way. I just feel bad for you. Big panic for so on as well. I know. I did because I was more of like a. I'd rather just keep the piercing than risk it. Yeah, I mean I get that to an extent. I've had ones where I'm like, just leave it in, can't bother. But if it was like, but I didn't really notice it. You didn't notice how bad. Right, lovely. Are you ready? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna put some tools on. I'm gonna take my time. Just want to make sure everything's perfectly straight and nice and aligned. So I'm sorry if it feels like I'm dawdling, but I'm literally just making sure we're all perfect for you, okay? Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Deep breath in and exhale. You alright? Mm-hmm.
Well done. Wasn't that bad, right?
Just give it a chill there. Doing really well. Perfect. I'm just going to get your little ball on. How you feeling? You doing alright?
Pain factor.
It wasn't as bad.
See?
It's not nice, I'll agree, but it's not. I think there's definitely worse. There you go. Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh. And I didn't like properly cry.
You didn't, you just eyes water.
Just eyes water cry.
And you say your eyes are watering less than mine did.
I was coughing and sneezing and all sorts of
yeah, my nose was like wiggling. Like bewitched.
Thank you so much. No worries.
I'm so happy. Oh, that looks cool. It's so pretty. Look at that pretty little face. Now I just need some cum on there. I'm joking.
It actually looks so nice. That's straight. That's what it should look like. Hopefully my body won't be a dick and we'll heal this. And then I'll have a pretty septum ring. Thank you, team. Woo. Sorry, it's gonna be a vlog. Hey babies, welcome back. Looking slightly better than I did at the beginning of the video. I was editing it, I was like, look like a naked mole rat. What is wrong with me? Why do I go on camera looking like this? Yeah, I got my septum pierced. I also got my undercut back. This is still a wig. Sorry, I always go off topic when I make videos. This is still a wig. I just shaved like the sides of my hair because I need a little bit of weird hair, and I just pinned the wig up a little bit higher, and voila, undercut is back, baby. So let me give you what you came here for. Septum talk. I manned up, I womaned up, my fanny got big. I did it. I didn't wet myself, I didn't poo my pants like I was literally, I was so sure I was gonna do. I'm not even joking. I was so sure I was gonna poo myself. I didn't. So I did get my septum pierced. I went to Boo Studio in Ipswich by the lovely Becky Boo. She's so lovely. She's a friend of mine. She knew I was so scared, and we took it very slowly, and I went in and we had vegan sausage rolls. We had a little bit of a chill, and then we did it, and she was so, I don't know how she put up with me, because I was like, alright, I'm so scared. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay, I'm ready. No, not ready. And it's like, and she was just so chill throughout the whole thing, and she's just, I have the patience of a gnat, so I would have like held me down and gone, listen bitch, I'm doing it, you've paid, you're leaving here with a septum piercing. This is why I could never be a piercer, because I've got no patience. But no, she was a doll, and she kept me very calm, and I have a new piercing! And I'm so happy, I'm so pleased. So there's a few things I didn't say at the beginning of the video that I'm now going to tell you. Because of my experiences with my old piercer, and I suffer from keloid scarring and hypertrophic scarring. Piercings are very difficult for me. My body just doesn't heal them. I get lumps, I get bumps, and they're not the usual healing bumps. They are like literal, my body is rejecting you. It happens with almost every piercing I get now. My body just doesn't want me to look cool. So I was very aware that getting this piercing done, I might lose the whole piercing, but it's been about 2 weeks, and it feels really, really good. It doesn't hurt. The end of my nose is a bit sensitive, so on the very rare occasions that I go to kiss my husband, it gets a little like boop, a bit sore, but it's fine. Like, I can move the ring. I'm not gonna, because I've got dirty hands, and it feels great. Honestly, it feels really freaking good, and I'm so happy that this might work out. And it's straight. It's straight. My last septum was as straight as I am. This one is as straight as Judge Judy. Baloney! I found as I've got older, I have taken piercing studios a lot more seriously. I used to just go to wherever was cheap. When I was younger, and I do a lot more research into my studios, it isn't literally like this place looks cool, which Boo Studios looks freaking so cute. It's more like, I don't know, you're letting somebody do something to your body that could potentially affect the rest of your life. I've had piercings, I have my scars. I've written lists this morning actually of like piercing regrets. So I will have a video coming, like, I don't know, in a few weeks, about all my piercing regrets and the damage that they have done to me. Which was inspired by my wonky septum. So I do take piercings very seriously. The only places I let pierce me in this town, I live in Ipswich, are Boo Studio, that's my first choice, and Lucky 13. There are a few other places in this town that do piercings, and I personally, they're not for me. I don't recommend them. And if you live in Bury, go to Tattoo Art, see my friend Preston, because he's just beautiful, and go give him all the love, because he's really shy. Make him uncomfortable. So my plan, if this heals, fingers crossed, if it decides it's gonna not be a bitch and heal, I am going to stretch it. My ex-partner had his septum stretched to 8mm, and I loved it. Like, it's always been, I love stretch piercings. Like, my ears are stretched, I just freaking love them. My friend has her lip stretched, my other friend has his septum. I will link his YouTube channel down below because he's so adorable. Like, his septum is stretched the size of my ears. His septum, I believe, is 26mm and his ears are 90 something. I did try to stretch my lip when I was in college, and I think I put like a 2mm ring in my lipperette, and I gave up because it hurt. But I'm glad I didn't go through with that. But I will talk more about that in my piercings regret video. So now you gotta stick around. So my ex had his septum stretched to 8mm, and my husband now has his stretched to 2.4, and I love the way they look. My plan is to go to maybe a 3, maybe a 4. I'm kind of feeling the 3 range. I really like the way Ben, my husband's, looks, but I want it like slightly bigger. I feel like 4 might be like a little too big. I don't know. I've always wanted to stretch my septum, but I've never been able to because my old one was like so low. If I had have stretched it, it would have ripped the tiny bit of skin from where it was pierced so badly. But it feels amazing to have that as an option now. Obviously, I'm still in early days with healing, but it feels like it's healing really good, which, you know, makes me feel really good, and I'm really excited to start this journey. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching me get pierced. Thank you for all your mean comments telling me, why is your piercing so low? What's wrong with your septum? Why is your piercing wonky? Thank you for all of those, because they pushed me to go and get this re-pierced, and it feels amazing. I'm kind of embarrassed that it took me so long, because I am a wuss. I don't like pain. I hurt, okay? I don't like physical pain. Not on me. Like, I can do it to you easily. If you ask me to kick you in the bollocks, just put those shoes on me, baby. Me getting hurt is something that I just can't handle. I'm a delicate flower. Don't pull my petals off. So because I knew that this was gonna hurt, because the last one did, because it was pierced so wrong, it was the most painful piercing I've ever had. So I always had that in the back of my mind, that this was going to hurt me so much. I should have trusted you guys. So many of you told me about the sweet spot that is just tissue, where it doesn't hurt, and you know what? It didn't hurt. It was like a quick pinch, but it didn't hurt. And my eyes didn't even water as much as I expected them to, because my eyes, I have sensitive eyes, they water all the time for no reason. If you see me through town and I look like I'm crying, I'm not crying. Unless you saw my Instagram stories the other day when I got tattooed and I was like, I was crying. Video coming up. No, my eyes are really sensitive and they just water all the time. But they didn't, like, honestly, I feel so much positiveness. I feel like my face looks better. I feel like the piercing looks better. I feel a bit better. It's crazy how much a piercing can make a difference to your confidence and the way you feel about yourself. But I feel sassy, and hopefully it's gonna stay, because I want to stretch this bad boy. But that's it, boobies. Thank you so much for watching me get my septum pierced. Thank you for pushing me, and I'll see you very soon. Much love, boobies. Take care of yourself, and most of all, stay weird. That needs to be your life motto. Stay freaking weird.